Well, it's Mr. Dale again, and we are now into Module 6. And the objective of this video is to talk about the vocabulary, the verbs, the sentences that we will be using in Module 6 called weather and climate. The grammar objective for Module 6 is present progressive tense. Present progressive tense describes something that is happening right now. So here is an example of present progressive tense. It is snowing right now. Vocabulary that will be important for Module 6 is present progressive tense. You will need to know how to use that. You will definitely need to know weather words like sunny, hot, raining, cloudy. You will also need to know season words like summer, winter, spring, and fall. You will also need to know geographic locations like the jungle, the desert, the beach, etc. Another important part of Module 6 is knowing clothing like hat, jacket, boots, etc. You're going to need to know all of the clothing we wear and in what season we would wear it. We will do some compare and contrast again, and we'll look at examples like the desert is hotter than the North Pole. Remember, we used these comparative adjectives before, and it's important to remember the than when we use a comparative adjective. Examples of sentences that you should be able to use in Module 6 is something like, it is snowy and cold today. If you practice at home, you will feel more comfortable in class practicing these sentences. Another example, it is hot and sunny in the summer. We'll be practicing with our clothing. So we'll say something like, he wears boots when it rains. We will be practicing with some questions like, what are you wearing today? Or what is the weather like today? So again, just spend some time in Module 6 practicing sentences like that. Weather words are very important. We'll be looking at words like rainy and stormy. And here, this picture would be snowy. Down below, this picture would be cloudy. In this picture, it would be sunny. In our last picture, it is windy. So again, these are important vocabulary words you need to know when we talk about weather. You will also need to know the 4 seasons. Let's start with this picture here. In this picture, we have the winter. And in the winter, some words that we might want to use would be cold or maybe snowy. Our next picture is the spring. That's when the snow begins to melt. Good word to know for Module 6. Good words to know for the spring might be warm, definitely rainy, and then we move into the summer. And words that you will want to know for the summer would be sunny and hot. And then finally, when all the leaves fall off the tree, we have the season fall. And words for the fall might be cool or definitely windy. So those are words that we need to know for our seasons. And we need to know what season is which. The last thing that you're going to need for Module 6 is to know all the parts of the clothing that we wear. And so we're going to be talking about boots and hat and gloves and scarf. We'll look at jacket, raincoat, t-shirt, sandals and sneakers, umbrella, shorts, a dress, a sweater. When do we wear sunglasses? And when do we wear jeans? So that's an overview of the objectives for Module 6.